Hello, how are you? I warmly welcome you to your community, Plumeta Purpura Tarot. I truly hope you're feeling great at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading, you'll find those signs from the universe that you've been seeking. Today, we're going to go straight into your reading, so let's begin by connecting with your tarot cards. As always, let's take a look at your energy, the energy of your person, the energy of the universe, and also, let's reveal the blessings that are coming into your life. So now, tuning into your Sagittarian energy, let's begin. You've drawn Major Arcana card number 18, the Moon. You have the Six of Swords. You also have Major Arcana number 6, the Lovers, Major Arcana number 7, the Chariot, and Major Arcana number 4, the Emperor. Right now, even if you can't see it clearly, you're about to embark on a path that will lead you directly toward empowerment and, ultimately, success. The thing is, you've drawn a card of risk, the Moon. And this card is inviting you, first and foremost, to step out of your comfort zone, to break through limitations, and to confront absolutely all of your fears. Once you do these things, once you take that first step, once you leave behind whatever is hurting you, you're going to notice that the clouds begin to clear from the sky, and you'll have a free and open road ahead of you to move forward into your future. I truly see very positive energies here. I feel that you'll have options to choose from. You might even have the opportunity to connect with someone new. But if love is not going to take center stage, it's because you decide it won't be the main focus. Here, you're going to be focusing on a personal project, on a new job, and you'll be growing spiritually. So, let's clarify these energies. Honestly, I feel that what's coming is going to surprise you, and you'll be 100% amazed by the proposal the universe has prepared for you. Let's pull a few more cards and see how your energy continues to evolve. I feel like there's so much to say. Your reading is telling me that there's still plenty to uncover. So, let's keep going and clarify everything that's coming next. You've drawn the Page of Cups. Yes, someone is romantically interested in you. This person is not necessarily already in your life. They may be on their way to you. You're already feeling that this person is going to manifest, or I also feel that this card means someone is watching you. I don't say this from a negative point of view. I don't feel like someone from your past is spying on you. Rather, it feels like someone you've met recently, maybe you exchanged social media or contact information, and now this person wants to know more about you. Very well, you've sparked, or are beginning to spark, their interest. I'm being told to give you the letter P, the letter O, or also the sign of Pisces or the sign of Cancer. You also have the Four of Wands. You're going to have a lot of luck when it comes to love. You're going to feel a lot of energy awakened by a new person who may enter your life. In fact, I feel that maybe you're someone who is very independent, someone who's never really thought about marriage, and then suddenly someone comes into your life and makes you feel like you want to get married quickly. Very well, I feel you're going to make a decision based on love. I feel that someone is going to change your path, change your perspective, but it's a change that brings you into a situation full of expansion and deep love. You also have the Ace of Swords. This is exactly what I was telling you, someone is either thinking about you, or is writing you a message, or this person is going to call you very, very soon. A lot of romance is coming, a lot of affection, a lot of expression. I feel like maybe your energy is shifting a little right now. I sense you might be feeling a bit hesitant, a bit closed off, maybe even busy or distracted. But once this twin flame connection is established, nothing is going to stop your heart from connecting with this new heart that is about to enter your life. You also have the Queen of Cups. Yes, you're attracting someone, maybe someone who shares your energy, especially your emotional world. Maybe this person shares your same feelings. It could be that your moon sign, not your sun sign, but your moon sign, is 100% compatible with theirs. And that is absolutely essential in a twin flame relationship, that the moon signs of both twin flames are fully compatible. For example, if your moon is in Aries and your person's moon is in Sagittarius, that's very good. That means your emotions will be very similar, and you won't have a lot of conflict. You'll understand each other easily because your love languages will be very much alike. Very well, then. I feel like you're going to attract someone very similar to you, not physically, but emotionally. In terms of values, and in terms of feelings. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like someone is bored, but it's not you. This is someone who's had a lot of disappointment in love in the past, and right now they're wondering, am I ever going to meet someone new? And that's where you come in. That's where your role begins. That's where your path enters. So your reading keeps insisting, your love life is going to change. Because suddenly, someone comes into your life who's going to shake things up, who's going to bring a 180-degree shift. Your reading is telling me to tell you to get ready, because things are about to get interesting when it comes to love. You have the Three of Swords. Let's take a moment to clarify this card, because in this case, we're talking about pain or perhaps something that's been forgotten. Maybe something someone did to you still hurts. Let's look deeper into this, because this card often speaks about a second chance that you can give yourself to love again. You have the Knight of Cups. What's coming is so big that it pushes the past far behind, and in this case, I'm speaking from a general point of view. Yes, it could be a person who arrives and makes you forget everything that happened. But perhaps this Knight of Cups is you, moving forward in a completely new direction. And sometimes, there's no other choice but to simply move on, to move in a direction that is different from the path of pain. So this means that, in your past position, this pain or betrayal is now buried, and here you take your heart, you take your happiness, and you carry it far away from that pain or from that person. You also have the Seven of Wands. I wouldn't be surprised if someone is trying to make your life difficult right now. I don't want to say it so literally, but the word that comes to me is revenge. Someone is carrying a lot of resentment, or there's a person whose energy is still very attached to you, and this person doesn't want to see you happy. I don't know if you're currently going through legal issues, or if it has something to do with bureaucracy or the division of assets, but this person may be trying to manipulate you or blackmail you. I feel like you've had a hard time letting go of this situation, so let's clarify what the future holds, or what guidance your reading offers you in relation to this particular person. I feel that karma is going to catch up with someone here. I'm being told especially that karma is going to fall upon someone with the sign of Gemini or Aries. You have the Judgment card. Yes, judgment means that heaven is listening. Heaven, God, has felt and seen all of your pain. I feel like this speaks of divine help that is coming into your life to close a cycle from your past. Here comes a divine intervention, one that is fully deserved and long awaited. And this divine intervention allows you to break free from the chains, to free yourself from repression, to break free from the shackle that's been keeping you tied to someone. You also have the Page of Swords. I really like this card because it's a card of creativity. It means that in this moment, you're beginning to feel creative again, to feel a bit more content with yourself, more content with life. I see that you're filled with a desire to grow, with a desire to connect with other people. I actually feel that this card might mean that you're going to reconnect with friendships that you had lost due to a relationship in your past. So this card could represent a call, a message from an old friend. You might run into someone, by coincidence, quote unquote, on the street. But these people are messengers, messengers of God, messengers of the universe. So, if you've been asking for a sign from the universe, from the divine, remember, those messages don't come in literal words. They don't arrive spelled out, they come in the form of signs. It's very possible here that an Aquarius or a Libra will become like a heavenly messenger, a person who carries an important message for you. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Two of Wands. Right now, I see you feeling a little restless, maybe even a bit nervous. A trip is coming, a move, possibly even a relocation. You might be ending a relationship, and at this moment, it seems like you don't know what to do, or you're unsure whether you're making the right decision. And here, the universe is telling you, yes, you are doing the right thing. You also have the Nine of Cups. I see you happy, content, celebrating. I see a great celebration, a big party. You're going to become an excellent host, or hostess. Possibly, you're going to receive visitors from out of town. Very well, someone is making a journey, getting on a plane or taking a bus, and traveling to the city where you're currently living. This is one of the best cards in the tarot deck. It's the card that signifies food, banquets, drinks, warm welcomes, and festive gatherings. So I feel you're going to be an excellent host for this person you haven't seen in a while. I'm also being told to let you know that fire signs will be important here, especially Aries or Leo. It's as if you're going to reconnect with a fire sign. You also have the Empress card. Right now, you're incredibly attractive, not just physically, but energetically. You're communicating things, but not with words. You're expressing yourself through nonverbal language, through body language. People are picking up on signals from you, but not through what you say. It's in the way you look, the way you move your hands, your feet, your hips. I don't know exactly what you're moving or how you're moving it, but you are definitely drawing a lot of attention. You also have the Nine of Swords. There's a worry, a lingering pain. Someone is thinking about you. Someone, right now, is regretting letting you go. Because when someone realizes you carry the energy of the Empress, they also realize the truth of that old saying, you don't know what you have until it's gone. I feel like you were a very special person to them. I don't know if you used to cook for this person, if you were always checking in, calling them, showing up for them. But now this person doesn't have that. They don't have anyone to take care of them, to pamper them, to be concerned about their well-being. And they are feeling completely heartbroken. I'm being told to mention the sign of Gemini, or possibly someone whose name includes the letter F or the letter G. You also have the Eight of Swords. I feel like it was difficult for you, very difficult, to leave a relationship behind. But maybe you're the type of person who prefers to face the pain head-on, to grieve, to heal your wounds, and once that's done, to close that chapter for good. I feel like someone was avoiding talking to you, or someone was avoiding feeling the pain of your departure. This card suggests that you have closed a karmic cycle. You have completely left behind a chapter. You now see this person more like a friend, rather than a romantic partner. I feel someone who hasn't closed their own cycle might suddenly try to return and reopen something with you. But in your case, I feel you've already closed that door, and you don't want to reopen things that no longer need to be reopened. Very well, then. This message may be a little intense, but I feel it's clear, someone out there no longer has a place in your life. Alright, let's continue with your reading. You have the Ten of Cups, of course, because negative energies have no place in your life right now, and neither do negative people. At this moment, I feel you growing. I feel you genuinely happy. If you don't currently have a family, this is the card of family. You are going to have a guaranteed family. You're going to have a partner, someone who walks beside you, and you'll also have children or descendants. I feel you very focused on your home, and your home is going to become a place of powerful manifestation. I'm being told, of course, to give you the number 10. Very well. I don't know if it's in 10 days that a miracle will arrive, or perhaps the 10th day of the month is important to you, because something big and positive is coming, an event or a piece of news that will bring joy to your whole family. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. This is an excellent time to test your luck, an excellent time to try. Look, the secret to success is to try. And according to the Wheel of Fortune, the secret is to try again, even if you failed the first time, okay? The more you try, the more chances you'll have of winning something. Very well. Obviously, this isn't about gambling, but I'll give you an analogy using that idea. If you buy absolutely all the tickets in a raffle, of course you're going to win. This idea can apply especially to your financial life or your career. The more you apply for jobs, the more you call, the more resumes you send, the more chances you'll have of landing that dream job. Very well, so please don't get frustrated when you receive a no as an answer. On the contrary, let that no inspire you. Let it be a sign that you're on the path of manifestation. And the only thing you need to do is try one more time. Very well. We continue with your reading. You also have the card of Patience, the card of Temperance. Let's clarify what this is about. It could mean divine guidance, a spiritual gift, or simply that you're about to reach a place of deep peace. It also means it's the right moment to change your habits, to let go of habits that may be harmful, and to introduce habits that are positive and uplifting. If right now, you're consciously aware that you're doing something that may harm your mental or physical health, then it's time to leave that behind. Very well. This is about full awareness, being conscious of what you're doing well, and recognizing what things you can change or improve. You also have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a card of negotiation. I feel like communication is especially important in your relationship right now, particularly if you're dealing with water signs, because misunderstandings could easily arise. It's important to be clear. It's important to communicate in an assertive way, especially if you're dealing with Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Because in some cases, I feel like either you or your special person may be feeling very emotional. And in that case, the clearer you are, the better, to avoid any misunderstandings between you and your person. You also have the Eight of Wands, excellent confirmations, great news. I feel this energy is pointing toward an email, a text message that's going to arrive. And this message will contain a confirmation. It's going to be a yes. A solid, resounding yes. Or it will contain a green light, the confirmation you've been waiting for, especially in bureaucratic matters. Alright, let's continue with your reading. You have the Tower card, let whatever needs to fall, fall. I feel that you are someone who is ready. You are a prepared person. Maybe there is someone who is hiding the truth from you because they're afraid to look you in the eyes and tell you things exactly as they are. But I feel that you are an honest person, someone with dignity. And not everyone is like that. Very well, the Tower can mean exactly that you are dealing with people who are not telling the whole truth. And now it's time to face that kind of situation, because you stand for truth. And truth has a way of destroying all lies. That could be the meaning of the Tower card for you right now. You also have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups in this context, the Tower and the Eight of Cups together, means you are walking away. Life can be complicated sometimes. It can put you in a situation where someone lies to you, or someone betrays you. But in this case, once you know the truth, it's up to you to decide whether to stay in pain, or to simply walk away from it. It's very similar to what I told you at the beginning of this reading. And the Eight of Cups represents a goodbye forever, without drama, without goodbyes. Just a quiet moment where you say, I'm leaving behind what has been hurting me. You also have the Hanged Man. Maybe right now you feel stuck, maybe you can't walk away from a certain place, or maybe things aren't going your way. I see you feeling a little uneasy, maybe nervous, because you want to leave, but at the same time, you still have feelings for this person. I feel that you need to make a life decision. Very well. Because maybe you're considering both scenarios, and both of them involve some kind of pain. You're thinking, okay, I stay with this person, but they cheated on me, so I'll suffer. Or, I leave this person, but I'll suffer too because I'll miss the relationship. So I feel that here, you need to make a decision that involves sacrifice. The Hanged Man always speaks of a sacrifice you make now, that even if it brings a little pain, will lead to your complete freedom in the future. You also have the Two of Swords. Okay. So maybe the universe is making things a little difficult for you, or not even the universe, but a person is making it difficult. Or maybe right now you are getting too caught up in your own thoughts. You're overthinking a situation. You're overthinking this person, even though deep down, in your heart, you already know what decision to make. And maybe you're just trying to justify staying with someone who's not right for you. You also have the Ten of Pentacles, fortune, success. I feel like this message stands separate from the others, because the Ten of Pentacles speaks of you doing something spectacular. In the middle of all this negativity, very well, this is extraordinary. Because I feel like you're going to make a big move, possibly a financial one. You're going to buy something important, a house. You might change your career. You're going to make a shift regarding your finances. And this could be the beginning of a huge transformation. Very well, this energy could represent independence. Maybe you're becoming financially independent from someone you used to rely on. And now it's you, you're the one who's going to take control. You're the one who's going to earn your own money. So your reading is telling you that you need to make the most of your gifts. And once you recognize what your gifts are, let me tell you, nothing will stop you. Nothing can stop you. You're going to start monetizing, a lot. And you'll be able to become abundant, or even wealthy, or whatever version of success you prefer. Alright then, that is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these tarot secrets. For now, we're closing your reading. And as always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, you can click that like button, and you can also subscribe to this channel. We are closing your video. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of blessings, and surely, we'll see each other again in your next reading.